I mean, when you make an agreement to do something, you can't just change it because an additional lien on the property.
That has been a requirement for, it didn't just recently change. It's been that type of requirement that's one of the investor guidelines.
What's the investor's phone number? Can I call the investor?
I don't believe I have that information. All we have is the Fannie Mae as the investor.
Well, Stephanie, you realize this is fraud, and because you are touching those keys on that keyboard, you are talking to me right now. You have the fraud on your hands as we speak. You also are a part of this scheme. You know it's illegal. It's blatant grand theft. What are you going to do to resolve this stealing that you guys have committed?
There's not anything that I can do but to offer you options if you're wanting to keep it.
Well,
again,
you've got the fraud right there in front of you. Okay, you guys you've lied to me about what you wanted to do, and from my understanding, according to people at the courthouse, you guys do this all the time to people. You always tell people, "Oh yeah, we'll take the property," and then you don't do it. I didn't know this back in August. And the lien was on my property. The lien had been on my property for more than a month. I even talked to Audra about the lien. That was not the issue. You guys are playing games, all right? You've got the crime right there on your hands. You're talking to a person right now who I guess is a victim of the crime. What's your last name, Stephanie?
I don't provide that information, but I can give you my ID number.
Yes, what's your employee ID number?
8670.
8670.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank God you're in Texas, because Arizona and West Virginia are the only two states in the union, they call it a union, that do not allow people to record conversations. I've recorded this whole conversation. Hopefully I'll be able to get it on YouTube shortly here.
I'm sorry?
I said, thank God you live in Texas, because you're in a state which allows me to record conversations. I record this conversation, and I want to expose it to as many people as possible, because you, my friend, are supporting thugs. You're being used as a puppet. And
in regards to that, I don't give you any authorization to record me.
If I wanted your authorization, Stephanie, you don't want to say to that. If I wanted your authorization, I'd give it to you. That's the truth.
I'm sorry?
If I wanted your authorization, I'd give it to you.
If you're wanting my authorization, you would give it to me?
Yes.
That isn't, I'm sorry, that doesn't.
You're in Texas, I'm in Ohio. Ohio Revised Code 2911.56 says I'm allowed to record phone conversations without anybody's permission. And Texas, I don't have the actual statute in front of me, but I know for a fact that they allow it as well. And we're across state lines, we're fine. Interstate, you're fine.
Okay.
So, your company can try to act like you can't do that, but fact is, well, you're being used as a puppet. So what are your intentions of stopping this theft?
I don't see where you're implementing the theft. However, that's probably beyond my control. I'd be more than happy to forward this information, to a supervisor for you.
Yeah, forward it to...
They can get clarification or...
Here, I'll give you an email to support it to, okay, Kenneth.Lewis@bankofamerica.com, and also forward it to Robert.Mueller@FBI.gov. While you're at it too, forward it to Thomas.O'Brien, no apostrophe or no O'Brien, Thomas.O'Brien@DOJ.gov. Can you do that for me, please?
Well, I can forward it to my supervisor, and from then they can escalate if they need to these
What's your
people that you're wanting it to.
What's your supervisor's name, Stephanie?
Her name is Kim.
Kim?
Mm-hmm.
I know you see the fraud here. You see it all the time. What's Kim's email address?
I can actually just direct you over to her voicemail, and you can relay all of the information that for your request, and she will get back with you.
Can you, let's see here, can you email me what you're emailing her?
I don't have the ability for outside email. It's only internal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to work at a company that did that too. They've now got an MOU against them. Amtrust.
Mm-hmm.
Formerly Ohio Savings. You guys actually might own them pretty soon. Who knows? All right, what's, you going to transfer me over to your supervisor then or something?
Sure.
Thanks. Praise the Lord.
So hold just a moment. I'll transfer your call.
All right. Well, today's the 23rd, well, I'm sorry, 26th of December, 2008. Countrywide called me. I was on hold for a few minutes. I actually took the call, waiting probably 4 to 5 minutes. And you know what? She probably did that, didn't she? A little punk. She didn't transfer me. Oh, man. She hung up on me. Nice. All right.